Good afternoon. My name is Michael and I will be walking you through my PechaKucha today, which is basically going to be, as you can see, about me. Hopefully, throughout this PechaKucha, you'll get to know a little bit more about me as a person, and who knows, maybe even how I've changed as a person throughout the course. So, what exactly depicts how a person behaves and what exactly they do or say or just how they behave in general? I think it's mostly their personality. Everyone is different, everyone has a different personality, which makes them unique. So, what kind of personality do I have? Well, me personally, I like to see myself as in between an extrovert and an introvert, which meaning I'm an ambivert. So, I'm not uncomfortable with one or the other. I also see myself as a team player. I prefer working in teams than working alone. Another personality trait that I have, unfortunately, is that I am a procrastinator, meaning that, as you can see in the image, I would most likely 9 out of 10 times choose the option to do something later rather than do it now. Although I am working on improving on this. One of the ways I've noticed I can improve on this is by having a goal or something that motivates me. If I have a certain motivation to do something, then I'll be less likely to wait until the last minute and actually start on it a lot sooner. So by setting goals for myself, that helps. So one of my motivations I've realized is if I'm interested in something. So if I have an interest, then I realize that I'm much more motivated to do something. For me, my main interest right now is marketing. I enjoy marketing a lot, and I've noticed that when something is related to marketing, I'll put in a lot more effort than normal. Another big part of me being motivated is if I'm working in a team, then I expect the other team members to put in at least equal or close to equal the effort I put in. If I'm in a team that's generally very unmotivated, then I'll likely be unmotivated myself too. This brings me to PostApp, which is what me and my classmates designed as a company for our CCE project. During this project, I learned a lot of different things, and it was quite fun but also challenging working in a group in an actual business environment. One of the reasons I say it was challenging is because our group experienced some conflict between two or three of the members, which made working together very difficult because you still had to rely on those members and they had to rely on each other, except they didn't want to communicate or really work with each other. So because of this conflict, I ended up being caught up in the middle and having to actually work out a resolution between the two and make it so that they actually did want to work together. And as I said, we had to find some middle ground for them. However, doing this isn't exactly that simple, I've realized, because when there's conflict, there's always certain barriers, which could be a clash of personality, a difference of opinion, or even a language barrier, I've realized. And this is why that as my mini project, I've chosen to pick up Spanish and actually try to learn another language. Mostly because of where I lived before, which was Curacao, and the native language there is very close to Spanish, so I've always wanted to learn Spanish. I feel that if you're trying to work with someone and actually cooperate, you have to be able to take additional steps, and not let them come to you, but kind of meet each other in the middle. And I believe that trust is very important for this. And seeing as we are in an international course, I also feel that you need to be able to understand different people, see things from their perspective, try to speak their language rather than expecting them to speak your language. which is exactly why I chose this international course, because I want to expand my knowledge. I'd like to thank you for listening to my PechaKucha. Hopefully you've gotten to know a little bit more about me as a person, what kind of personality I have, what my motivations are, and basically in a group setting what I bring to the table and how I might be able to contribute to society. Thank you.